Psalm 50 is a call to attention, directed from God to His people, focusing on the importance of genuine worship and righteous living. The psalm begins with God's dramatic appearance, described as coming from Zion, the perfection of beauty. He summons the heavens and the earth as witnesses to His judgment of His people. God's righteous judgment is depicted as consuming fire before Him, with a tempestuous storm surrounding Him. God rebukes His people for their misguided worship, reminding them that He does not need their sacrifices or offerings, as all things belong to Him already. Instead, He desires true obedience and gratitude from His people. He calls upon them to offer Him thanksgiving and fulfill their vows to Him, acknowledging His authority and righteousness. In the midst of His rebuke, God offers guidance on what constitutes true worship. He emphasizes the importance of offering sacrifices of thanksgiving and calling upon Him in times of trouble. God encourages His people to trust in Him rather than in their material possessions or their own strength. The psalm concludes with a warning to the wicked and a promise of salvation to the righteous. God assures His people that He will deliver them from trouble if they call upon Him in sincerity. However, He warns that those who persist in wickedness will face judgment and destruction. Psalm 50 serves as a reminder of the importance of genuine worship and obedience to God, urging His people to align their hearts with His will and trust in His righteousness. Let's now read Psalms chapter 50. A psalm of Asaph. The mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence, a fire shall devour before Him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about Him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that He may judge His people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare His righteousness, for God is judge Himself. Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee, I am God, even thy God. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he-goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. And call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedst with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God. This ends our reading of Psalms chapter 50.